Hi everyone, my name is Christine Sakia with Accessory Business 101. I wanted to do a short video on starting a handbag company. Sometimes it takes handbag designers months to get their company off the ground and sometimes even years. But there's a couple of different things that you need to have in place before you start your handbag company to make sure that it definitely gets off the ground. The first thing that you're going to need, and this seems pretty obvious, but you're going to need to have a company name. It can either be your name if you're going to be the head designer, or it can be a couple of words which really encapsulate everything that your company stands for and everything that your collection is going to reflect. So that's the first thing, you need a company name. Next, you're going to need to have some designs. You can either design them yourself or you can hire a freelance designer to design them for you. After you have your designs made, you're going to need to have some samples made up. And if you're skilled, you can make them yourself if you have the technical know-how, or you can hire a sample maker to make them for you. Once you have your samples made up, you're going to need to have a place to manufacture them, because if your samples are great, which I'm sure they will be, you will need to have a factory to make them for you, or if your sample maker is skilled at doing small production, perhaps they can make them for you. After that, you'll definitely need to have a website, because you're going to want to have people be able to find you. And ideally on your website you should have pictures of your product, you should have the pricing. It would be great if you could have an e-commerce aspect where you could sell it to the general public. You should have an About Me page, and you should have a page that talks about press. And what I encourage a lot of people to do now is to have a blog about their products, so you can describe the backstory and your inspirations for the particular collection, because people are very interested in what inspires you as a designer and how you came to design such beautiful things. So definitely consider doing a blog where you can write a couple sentences about your current collection, once a week, a couple times a week, just so people can stay in touch with you. And lastly, you're going to need to have a sales funnel. You'll need to have a showroom in place, or you'll need to have plans to do a trade show so you can meet buyers and write orders at the trade show. And as I mentioned earlier, you might want to consider having the e-commerce aspect for your website, so the general public can just buy it from you instead of having to find out which local boutique or which store has your product. So these are just a couple of things that one needs to have in place before you start a handbag company. And this is why I've developed a course on starting an accessory business. It's a 16-week online course where I teach new and established designers the basics of running an accessory company. So my name is Christine Sakia with Accessory Business 101. Thanks for checking out my video.